All right, so what you're looking at is the inventory of a place that is going out of business. This place rented out cars for movie sets. Now, this is just one lot of many. This place had hundreds, I think a couple thousand cars in its heyday, and they are now liquidating. I found out about this place through a Facebook Marketplace ad for a Crown Vic that I did wind up buying, but in the process of buying that Crown Vic, I started wandering this place and realizing, okay, I want that one, want that one, want that one, want that one. So I started by floating some offers out. Cressida doesn't run. They told me they were going to try and get that running and sell it. That 81 Cressida right there, I made him an offer on that. I said I'd give him $1,000 whether it ran or not. Here we got a couple of black Cadillacs I asked the man about. This one's a 4.1 HT. This is a Chevy 305. Shocker, one runs, one doesn't. Can you guess which? He said he might keep these, or it's the 305. Just spoiler alert. He said he might keep these, or he might be interested in selling them for somewhere in the neighborhood of 25 or 3, I think, is what he said. So of the two black Cadillacs, I made an offer on the running one with the 5.0, which, by the way, I don't think it's a Chevy 305. I think that's an Oldsmobile 307. Yeah, I said I would give him $3,000 for it. Oh, this I actually, you know what? I'm weird. I actually was kind of maybe interested in this thing. Look at that interior. 68 on the odometer. Wow. This is, in fact, a 1985 Buick Skylark. It's an X-body car, like a Chevy Citation. I offered, I said that I would give them $1,000 if it ran. Got a town coach. Black on black, probably late 80s. The town car I made an offer on, I said $2,500 for the town car. This is a Buick Century. I like this. Has a title and it runs. I don't know where these dudes were finding these cars. So I made an offer on this. It's a 1986 Buick Century. I said I would give them $1,000 if it ran. This has fuel pump written on it. I assume it doesn't run. It is an Ed, and Eddie. The Bronco 2, I said I would give them $1,000 whether it ran or not. So ultimately, the guy texted me back after I floated all those numbers, and he said, yeah, I like the way all those sound. I would take all those. So I came back, decided to do my due diligence, see what was up with the cars, and I brought home 4 cars, some combination of some of that 6 that I said, and some that you will find out about. All right, so I'm back at the place now. I'm going to go through everything that I'm thinking about. And these ones that are supposed to run, put a car battery in them, see if they start, see if I can get them up and down the road, come up with a game plan. I think I might have a place to store them if I can get them home. But we need to figure out if they're going to make it there. So tire condition, running condition, all that stuff. That's what we're here for today. I'm over here with the Lincoln Town Car now. Paint on it's worse than I remember. Tires are 2005. So I'd be looking for tires if I bought this thing. Maybe even a paint job. Another thing that concerns me a little, and right there on, I don't know what you'd call that, the water pump body, I guess. There's just these drips of antifreeze sweat. So I think that's rusted through and leaking antifreeze. Yeah, I'm starting to question this one a little. All right, well, it took a minute, but the town car did start up. For the first time in probably a while. Runs good. And big money, has AC. Drives pretty well. I can't test it past the lot, but the trans seems fine. It's got drive and reverse. Can't tell if it's got all the gears because it can't go on the road. I have AC. I only have, I think, the lowest fan speed, but believe it or not, this thing is air conditioning. It has a radio that works pretty well. Here's the seat condition. It's not the best in the business. It runs, I don't know if it runs as smooth as that Crown Vic ran. Definitely some miles on this unit, so it says 35. There could be 135. Well, I wouldn't put 235 past it. Yeah, who really knows? Yeah, interior's okay-ish, I think. Yeah, what I really don't like about this is the paint's gone. I didn't realize that when I made an off-road, to be totally honest. Maybe that was stupid. The tires are, it needs paint and tires on top of all of the mechanical things that it may or may not need. Yeah, I'm wondering about this one, if I really want to do this, to be honest. Damn, baby. And this one right here, you use the rear switch and it actually works. So I got at least 2 windows. I got like 2.5 windows. That's making me consider this more. Also, the more I sit in this interior, the more I'm like, is this thing a burn victim or something? Anyways, yeah, I'm kind of a strong maybe-ish on this one, I gotta be honest. This, I said I'd give a grand for not running. They say it needs a fuel pump. I pretty much believe them. Paint condition is, like a lot of stuff, okay on the sides, not okay on the top. It's a pretty nice vehicle inside, actually. Doesn't smell like anything. Tempted to throw a battery in it. It does seem like a really cool rig. I kind of got out of that town car not wanting it. I kind of like want this more the more I sit in it. All right, so the Bronco with a battery in it starts. It doesn't actually start, but it cranks. And confirmed runs on starting fluid. Sounds pretty good, but yeah, I think it needs a fuel pump for real. All right, so this is the Cressida, which like the Bronco, I was told does not run. The fuel gauge is empty and the fuel light is on. So that odometer right there, this is a tight little car. And this is a B-body Roadmaster. This thing caught my eye. I know that's a surprise, right? Man, you know, I never knew this about these cars before, but this thing feels large. 87,000, title runs. It's got keys in it. Surely these gentlemen won't mind. So it needs a battery. I'd be tempted to put in an offer on this. You know, this thing is a little bit different than a Panther body. I haven't sat in that many B-bodies. It's interesting. All right, well, I found a side post battery. We got our Brome d'Elegance cranked up. I'm liking this thing a little bit better than the Lincoln, honestly. I think she's got a little less miles on her. That Lincoln. Oh, we have one power window. Oh, no. No, this isn't mine. This isn't my car. No, you're not gonna do that. We're not doing that today. Oh, shit. All right, it does work perfect. It's just a little bit sideways. That one goes down. Oh God, that was a moment of truth. I'm thinking this is kind of decent, actually. The interior of this is better than that Lincoln was. I like it more than the Lincoln, if I'm being honest. These are classic Venezias. Oh, I bet these are even good. Let me check the DOTs on them. So we got tires. How's our paint? Our hood paint's, it's turned into an alligator in some spots. The sides are fine. That's fine. Let's say that's par for the course. Bro, I've owned a lot of like land yachts. I don't think I've ever owned anything that actually said Brome on it. That's like a bucket list item. Brome d'Elegance. I'm liking this thing. I'm actually really liking this. All right, so our d'Elegance is swanging. Now, those Fords are good products, but man, there's just something about a Cadillac, that hood ornament at the end. This thing feels like it's got a little bit more gravity to it than those town cars and stuff. Steering wheel's cocked to one side for sure. The suspension feels weird, if I'm being honest. We do have a check engine light. This thing purrs like a kitten. That Lincoln, I was looking for reasons to be like, I'm not sure about this. This thing, I'm like, $3 grand? Yep. Oh my God. I feel so good driving this. Now I got a side post battery. We're back with the little Sky bullshitter right here. You know, this is not usually most people's first idea of a classic car, personally. But however, the condition of it and the rarity of it, this is an X-body car, Buick Skylark, and the preservation level. I'm a historian, so amateur. I was drawn to it naturally. You know, somebody's got to be the last person on earth with the nicest Buick Skyhawk from 1985. And I'm considering being that person. So we're going to see if this, I mean, if it's, I said I'd pay $1 grand for it if it runs. And I think I'm sticking to that. All right, let's see what she does. I don't even know if these people have attempted to start this silly thing. Does that have gas? It says it has gas. I bet it'll start. Come on. Maybe I should try starter fluid. I do have some. Okay. All right, well, here's the deal with our little Buick Skyhawk creature. I can't get it to do anything without starter fluid. The deal that I texted the guy was $1,000 if it runs. I don't think they ever had it running. I can't get it running. I think I'm passing on the Skyhawk for today. Maybe I come back with an even lower offer. But yeah, the fact that the fuel gauge says it should have fuel in it makes me think, I don't know what I mean. I thought this was carbureted. I don't know. Is this an electric fuel pump? I don't know. I really don't. All right. So next up, we got a gray Buick Century. I'm saying mid to late 80s. Paints, not great. Body's got a couple little dings. Fortunately, I think gray cleans up a little bit better than most stuff when it is in bad shape. It says it has a tie limit runs. I don't know if I need this thing, if I'm being honest. But when was the last time that happened? Ooh, it blows. I mean, for real. It doesn't really sound or feel all that healthy. Does this thing run? For Pete's sake. I'd almost be a little bit shocked. It says tidal runs. Yeah, it's trying. What kind of exhaust is that? Yeah, I'm guessing this one's gonna be like it idles and not much else. So let's find excuses for why we don't need this. Cause I'm not sure I need it. I'll let it run for a minute, but if it can't do anything more than that. Buick Century, what year is this little fucker? 86 now. State of New Jersey. So now I need to check the underside. Yeah, I don't know. It says it's got 64 on it. Do we think that's 164? That is a clean brake pedal pad, although them are easily replaced. Parking brake's pretty clean. Door panel's all right. I don't know. These things got rode hard. Yeah, it doesn't do anything more. Yeah. I don't know if my motor. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I think we're saying no to this. All right. So of the original 6 that I came here for, I don't think I need the town car. The Skylark, my offer was contingent on it running. It doesn't. This, I said my offer was contingent on it running. It runs, but it doesn't drive. So I'm like, no. I'll take the Bronco. I'll take the Cressida. I secretly believe that all they need is gas and they don't need fuel pumps, and that I'm going to show back up with a 5-gallon tank and I'm going to drive away with those. So, of the original 3, I'm taking I want the Caddy, want the Cresta, want the Bronco. That's a total of, based on what I said, I'm gonna give $5,000 for those. However, I also have questions about that green LTD right there that I couldn't get to start. Maybe I'll try and start that again. And then if they'll let me, I want to try and start that Buick Roadmaster and see what they're thinking about that. Check it out. 86K mile Cressida. She runs. I said I'd give him a grand not running. It didn't run. I came. I put gas in. I had a hunch. Baby. So ultimately, here's what I did. I paid $7,500 cash. And what I got was I got that black Cadillac. I got that Roadmaster with 86,000 on it, or 87, whatever it was. I got the Cressida, which turned out to just need gas in the tank, also low mileage. And I got that Bronco too. I got those 4 cars for $7,500. So I think I made out like a bandit. I think this was the deal of a lifetime. I'm going to come back in probably about a week and start shuffling all of these off to my own place. I don't know how much of that I'm going to record, but each of these cars individually, I will be going through them one by one and fixing them up, getting whatever they need, and yeah, probably flipping them. I would love to keep all of them, but that's just not, it's not at all how it works.